And don't let parents fool you. Any parent that say they don't have a favorite child, they're lying.
Really?
Apps 1,000%, they're lying.
They're
and
lying.
My favorite child in this situation is one GOAT James.
Wait, who is your favorite child?
I ain't say it.
Okay.
First of all, Skip, look, these were both outstanding performances. Kevin Durant was sensational. But what LeBron did, Skip, on Friday night was to another level. He was more efficient. Everybody always loved to talk about the efficiency in which Kevin Durant played. Well, I don't know. Kevin Durant was 51%. LeBron shot 72%. It took Kevin Durant 37 shots. It took LeBron 25 shots. LeBron was 6 of 9 from the three. Kevin Durant was 4 of 13 from the three. LeBron had 14 points in the fourth quarter. Perfect from the field, 6 of 6. Kevin Durant had 13 on 4 of 8. LeBron was perfect from the free throw line. Kevin Durant was 11 of 12. Lakers were plus 22 LeBron on the court, minus 9 off the court. Kevin Durant was plus 11, minus 8. Come on, Skip. And what made LeBron James' performance so more spectacular was because he was in Navy SEAL training at Coronado Beach. He had a 185-pound anchor hanging around his neck, which is Russell Westbrook, who shot 2 for 11 and scored 5 points. He did that.
Russ only weighs 185.
185, 190?
I don't know. I think he weighs 200, but go ahead.
That's even, now thank you. Okay. That's even more spectacular.
I'm going to give you some help here. Yeah.
He got a 200-pound man. Mm-hmm. And you know, in SEAL training, that's not easy. I saw the video clips when you got to, swim 500 meters, you got a breaststroke or side dog it, and you got set-ups and push-ups, you got the big old run in his hell week where they don't let you get any sleep. He did that with that efficiency with Russ, and you saw Russ in his full glory, at his absolute worst. It got so bad, Frank Vogel said, for the last 8 minutes and 37 seconds, you need to be over here with me. They closed the game with Malik Monk, Austin Reeves, Stanley Johnson. Skip, let that sink in for a second. Look, I'm not taking anything away from Kevin Durant because Kevin was sensational. But can you imagine if Kyrie would have been on the court and scores 5 points? That's what LeBron was up against. Kevin Durant was great, but LeBron on Friday night, that's that virtuoso. That's Pavarotti at the Sydney Opera House. That's it. Yes, yes. 5 sold-out shows. That's what that was.
Once again, you know how that hits me? It's like if Pavarotti is playing, she'll be coming around the mountain.
No, Pavarotti don't say no, she'll be coming around the mountain.
LeBron was playing the Wizards. What? He's playing She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain. It's the Wizards without Bradley Beal. The records are about the same between the Knicks and the Wizards right now. But timeout, and you made a nice try to win this argument. You're about to lose it badly by double digits.
Okay.
Because what have the Knicks done lately? Well, you've even brought it up here on the show. They've had a hot streak because they came to the Clippers. At the Clippers, they won by 23. Then they went up to Sacramento and won by 16. That's no easy chore.
No.
And then they go to Dallas and win by 30. And in an arch rivalry at Brooklyn, all of a sudden, as KD is introduced, as he said after the game, I find out during the introductions, wait a second, Seth is sick? Seth Curry's out with an illness. Oh, wait a second. Kyrie makes a grand entrance. He's sitting at courtside. Not sure how he gets to go to the game unvaccinated, but he can't play in the game. That's a whole nother issue.
Well, he's not an employee of the Barclays. Right. You know how that's working.
So there's no Kyrie, there's no Ben Simmons, and it's beginning to trouble me. There's no end in sight of this. I don't know what's happened to him. Okay, so then there's no LaMarcus Aldridge, and obviously there's no Blake Griffin. So wait a second. Kevin Durant's out there with next to nothing. And guess what next to nothing does in this game against the Knicks? My man, Patty Mills. Did you look what he did in this game? Speaking of a weight, Patty doesn't weigh nearly as much as Russ does. I'll give Patty 175 maybe. Well, this is a 175-pound weight around your neck because Patty went 1 for 9 from 3. And did you see what the others did? Like a Bruce Brown, he missed his only 3-point shot. But
he gave you 15.
Yeah.
Andre Drummond gave you 18 and 10.
James Johnson gave you 0 for 2. And so that means everybody else was 1 for 12 from 3 except for Kevin Durant. So he says in the first quarter, I have no choice but to shoot. He did what he did in Game 7 against Milwaukee at Brooklyn. He just said, it's me or bust.
Right.
We don't have any choice but for me to shoot.
When Kevin Durant hit that three-pointer and he's going back up the court, ooh.
Did he do that?
No, he was at the ooh against the Knicks.
Okay.
The Knicks, really?
I just showed you what they just done on the road against the Clippers and the Kings and the Mavericks.
My guy is 8-8 with 8 for 8 from the free throw line.
Okay, but he didn't make any late because he didn't need to.
Yeah, we won and won. We got the and one.
Oh, stop
we got the and
okay,
one.
But it's a wipeout. You pulled away.
How we need to make a free?
He had to make these 2 free throws twice. He went 4 for 4 to make it a 3-point game and a 3-point game.
It's hard to get fouled when you 6 for 6 from the floor and you 1 for 1 from the 3-point line. Yeah. How you gonna get fouled? When he and you saw him hit that turnaround. He hit the turnaround in Kuzma's face and say boom. He hit the 3-point and Tucker yells in Kuzma's face. He hit the fadeaway on the sideline in Neto and in Kispert's face. Skip, when he got the shot falling like that, you're at his mercy. He's the first guy at that age with 2 50-point games.
Really? He is still a lousy 3-point shooter. He gets hot every
He was hotter than Kevin Durant.
Oh, really?
He was hotter than Kevin Durant.
Who made the 3 with 56 seconds left to break the tie? Kevin Durant, the best player on the planet.
Who made the threes to break the game wide open? Skip, we come down on a break. We got a 1-on-3. And LeBron says, this is as far as I'm going. I'm gonna stop it right here. Boom, boom.
On full display on national TV yesterday via ABC, you could see everything that LeBron James is not, that Kevin Durant is. First of all, Kevin Durant is the most lethal mid-range shooter we've seen since Michael Jordan.
Skip, here's the thing. They get it different ways. You know, guys that can lay the ball up and can dunk is never going to get the credit. Kareem never got the credit that other scorers got. Wilt never got the credit. Shaq never got the credit. Okay, Kevin Durant shoots the mid-range. Okay, yeah, he's better from the free throw line. But LeBron James averages more points, more rebounds, more assists, more blocks, more steals. Shoots a higher percentage from the floor. So what am I missing? LeBron James averaged the same amount of points over a career. He has the same.
Missing a closer because LeBron James has never been a closer. Kevin Durant is the ultimate closer. What happened in the Olympics again and again? Gold medal game. Kevin said, "Let me have the basketball," because we know what had happened. Yeah. Your man, Damian, had gone to the free throw line and gone clank, clank.
You saw the man hurt.
Free throws. You can't just make free throws, so he can't make a free throw. And Kevin said, let me. And he runs to the other end and says, inbounds the ball to me because I'll go make those free throws. He is now, as we speak, shooting 90% from the free throw line. That is...
What my guy shooting? 77?
Yeah, okay. Well,
77?
Let me look at that.
77?
77% ranks 75th of 108. 75th. He's not even in the top 2/3 of this.
But he's better than what he was. And I'm about to win some due off you because I said he was going to shoot 70.
From 3, he's 35.8% now. That ranks 82nd of 148. So he isn't even above average. He's below average.
No, I'm not going to let you.
Sorry.
I'm not going to let you do a total body of work. Jen asked us about Friday night versus Saturday. And Friday versus Saturday is no comparison, Skip.
Closer versus non-closer.
Did LeBron not close this game against the Wizards?
He didn't need to close.
Yes, he did.
I tweeted, even LeBron can close this one because it wasn't close.
Hey, guess what, Skip?
You have to be a closer when it is close.
Hold on. They outscored. You do remember now, they outscored them. They outscored them 37-23 in the third quarter. LeBron went bonkers, dropped 19 in the third. And he said, you know what? I got more in me. I'm going to go get you 14, a 50-piece.
Against the Wizards?
Against the Knicks?
Aren't you embarrassed?
Let me ask you a question. If the Knicks didn't play in a famous arena like Madison Square Garden, they're the Kings. They're OKC. Let that sink in for just a second.
Well,
they're the Pacers.
Okay, but you just brought it up a few shows back. You said, are you watching what the Knicks are doing? That's what you told me. I said, well, let's not overreact to it.
They doing what they doing, and how many games have they won? They did all that, and they won 28 games.
Well, how do you figure just back on March 6th, they won by 23 at the Clips, and then on March 9th, they won by 30 at Dallas. Is that not some firepower? Are they not more dangerous than the Wizards right now? Way more dangerous.
Hold on. Did you not
Is it a rivalry between Washington and
It ain't no rivalry.
Lakers?
They just happen to be in different. They ain't no rivalry.
Stop.
Nobody have no Knicks.
You don't think the Knicks take it up a notch against the Nets at Barclays?
Go James, another 50 piece. But here's what what should be a shame. If LeBron James don't score 50, we can't win. Let that sink in. We gotta ask a 37-year-old.
Either way, it was fantastic performances for both gentlemen.
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.